Dakota.
Kunsi's house. When you hear this sound, turn the page.
I'm gonna stay with Grandma for a while. Grandma likes it when I speak Dakota. One day I got up and said, Grandma, I'm hungry. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi wotawahra, and then Kushi smiled and went into the kitchen. Grandma brought me a plate and she said, De taro. I said, Grandma, can you cut it for me? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi de michibayaksa oyaki hihe. Kushi smiled and she did. Then I said, Grandma, I'm thirsty. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So I said, Kushi ima puze, and then Kushi smiled and brought me some water. When I was done, I said, Grandma, I'm full. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi imapi, and then Kushi smiled and took my plate. Uh-oh, something happened, I yell. Grandma, come here. She yells back, Dakota iya. So I say, Kushi uito, and she came. When she gets there, I say, Grandma, look at this. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi de wayaka, and then Kushi smiled. Grandma looked at what happened, and I said, Grandma, I didn't do it. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi hechamushni, and Kushi smiled. Grandma wondered how it happened, and I said, Grandma, it wasn't me. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi he mieshni, and then Kushi smiled. Grandma said, Peju huta webdekte. So then I said, Grandma, can I come? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi wa u owaki hihe, and then Kushi smiled. Grandma cut some branches, and I said, Grandma, what's that? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi hidaku he, and Kushi smiled and said, Cha-sha-sha. When we got home, Grandma sat at the table and started peeling the branches, and I said, Grandma, can I help you? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi o chichiya owaki hihe, and Kushi smiled. Later on, Grandma made some cookies, and I said, Grandma, can I have some? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi onge mayaku oyaki hihe, and then Kushi smiled and she gave me some. Pretty soon it was getting dark and I was getting sleepy. I said, Grandma, can I sit by you? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi yuha mayanaka oyaki hihe, and then Kushi smiled and reached out her arms. And then I said, Grandma, can you read me a book? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi wawapi miwichidawa oyaki hihe, and Kushi smiled and said, huh. When Grandma was done, I said, Grandma, can you tell me some old stories? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi ehana woyakapi odaka oyaki hihe, and Kushi smiled and she did. The next day we were shopping and I showed Grandma a toy, and I said, Grandma, can you buy this for me? Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi de opemi chito oyaki hihe, and Kushi smiled and she did. When we were leaving the store, I started to cry and Grandma said, Toni kechahe. And I said, Grandma, I fell. And Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi mahikbaya, and she smiled and just a little and said, O ushika dokshta oniwashtekte. So then I said, Grandma, hold me. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi mayuza, and she smiled and held out her arms. I said, Grandma, I've got a boo-boo. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi tsumichie, and Grandma said, Hiyu biwayekte, and smiled just a little. I said, Grandma, I want a Band-Aid. Grandma said, Dakota iya. So then I said, Kushi mini huha askabya chistina waji wachi, and Kushi smiled and put one on. My mom called and asked me how I was doing at Grandma's. I said, Grandma takes care of me. Mom said, Dakota, yeah. So then I said, Kushi taya owamayake, and I know Mom smiled.
Dakota, te